What's up, dorks? It's I Hate Your World. I'm Dub, and we've got more of this Alien Trilogy game. It's not like it's alright. Kind of. I don't know. I just feel like I'm doing the same thing over and over. Like, I start off alright. Like, the music's good. Some of it's alright. It's not that great. Oh boy, what do we have here? Incoming data transfer. Mission brief. We must have access to the central meeting tower. The age and design of the machinery within this area has many of the control panels for activating access platforms away from the vicinity of the respective mechanisms. Ensure that you lower all lifts and open all doors to give free access to the entire tower complex. What? To the tower. Here's other machinery within the areas. Sometimes, yeah, like that's the thing. I don't know if the definitely age or what, but like when I was a kid, I don't know, like standardized testing and all that, but like reading comprehension, I would always kick ass on. And then anymore now, I read things, and it just, I suck at reading them now. Like I have to go over them 3 or 4 times, and then but I'm like, none of that adhered in me. I was just kind of like lower lifts and doors, open all doors, lower all lifts. Okay, I mean, but that first part, I was too busy going central meeting tower. You know, being a dork, but anyway, whatever. Age design of the machinery within the area has many of the control panels for activating access platforms away. The age and design of the machinery within this area has many of the control panels for activating the platforms away from their mechanism. Okay, that weird and stupid. Let's go. Boom. There's a bad guy. There's a bad guy. They're all around. Oh, they're everywhere. Yeah, blam! So much blood. What? They above me? Like, why are these people trying to kill me? Sedelio? Ah! I was like, oh good, no aliens. Wrong. Ah! That being said, like I said, it's not the game's not awful or anything. There's good things about it, and definitely them jumping at your face gets me every time. Ah! Dude, come on. Every one of those has a face hugger in it. Okay, now I know why these guys are trying to kill me, because I'm killing their cash cow. Their illegal bioweapons trade.
This should do the trick.
Yeah, it should. I kind of like the blood animation. That's something about, I don't know about blood necessarily, but there's certain effects in modern games that just look terrible to me. Like, I'm trying to think of one where it's, oh, sorry. I'm so good on health, so I don't, nope, wrong button. Got nothing good. It makes me think of, it's the in this whatever, the PlayStation Spider-Man, the first one, not the, I haven't played the second one or the Miles Morales, but it's like it's what's his main bad guy? He's like Mr. Negative or whatever, and he's that weird black and white look thing. I don't know what it is, but there's certain spells or effects and stuff I see in games sometimes where it uses a similar look to that, and there's something about it looks super cheap, and I don't like it at all. There's a whoa gosh, here we go. Man, what are you made of? All right, but yeah, I was watching a video earlier of a guy talking about how older games have better graphics, or something. I think is what he was trying to say. I wasn't paying super close attention. I've seen a lot of games where they'll have, it's like they look flat, like the characters or something, like if it's a person. Son of a bitch. Always with the batteries. Well, I guess I have to fall and hurt myself because so I have to go and like re-hit that thing or what? Oh, there we go. Which one of these jerks would drop a clip? Something. Yeah, I don't know, like, what am I saying? The flat faces and stuff, they look weird. I mean, there's tons of things I don't like about modern stuff forever. It's not just in games either, it's in it's the world. It's like the world turned purple for some reason. And it's not to say purple is a bad color. You see all that, like, ultraviolet, which is what I would say, yeah, whatever. Or just violet, whatever, purple lighting and stuff. It's just like everywhere. And that's not unheard of, you know, because even if we want to start talking about it with, oh! That actually worked out better than I thought it would. When I think about older games and stuff like that, like the Sega, like the Genesis and Super Nintendo era was very red, which maybe that's one thing what? Stop. Where'd he go? You get back here. I don't want you to get back here, but yeah, red's my favorite color, or what it was when I was a kid. I don't really give a shit anymore, but so maybe that's it. But yeah, I don't know, just I like it better than purple, and even though it's because it's also purple, and I guess by extension the offset of it, because if it's lightened, then it's kind of magenta, so it's purple and magenta. And then if you want to be like the 80s stuff, then there'd be that blue too, but more just the purple and magenta, like everything. Just look at, there's tons and tons of it, and it's just in spots it doesn't need to be. Like, too often people are just, I feel like, unless I could be crazy, that's not crazy that I'm crazy, but that is the most amount of blood, the alien blood.
Burn, baby, burn.
Ah, go away. Oh. Damn it. It's hard to talk and dodge face huggers at the same time.
Burn, baby, burn.
See, I need more shotgun shells. I need another weird run through the the store or whatever those in between missions I've been doing. And that sucks too, because it's like I have no idea what door those open. I mean, whatever. Like those dudes just kind of come out of nowhere. Like I don't know if there actually was a door or... Let's see if this might be a destructible thing. But yeah, I don't know. That's just, they're overused, and like I think that's just people. I don't know that they really like that, or there's like that's really part of my artistic vision. It's just like I think they see other people did that, so we're gonna do that. I liked it in this thing, so I'm gonna, there's nothing wrong if you like it in one. He likes something to want to do it with your thing, copy it, whatever. I get it. That's probably 90% of most of the stuff is some of the things idea that someone stole and slightly changed and it just keeps kind of iterating, sort of. Anyway, okay, I should have went the other way, I think. Man, what is this crap? But personally, yeah, I just think it's used too much. Did that do a thing? Excuse me, sorry. Lift activated. Which lift? Lift activated. Maybe if it's like down, I can hit one and it'll come up. I don't know what's happening. Motherfucker. Like, which lift? That lift? Is that what I'm doing? Idiot. Okay. Okie dokie. Ah! Mother! Get it away! There we go. Oh, there's nothing on my butt. Man, look at that bullseye. Like some of those shots like that, those feel good. You get a good angle shot. You're not kind of not expecting to hit, but you do. Trying to think if there's other. It's like behind it or something stupid. Oh, now that worked. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. That's where I came in, right? And then... Do I need to... Yeah, looks like I need to go down there somehow. It's gotta be like that, right? Okay. I don't know what that did. Ah! bunker. And double check. Alright, so I did that stuff. So now I need to get over down there somehow. Well, there you go. Ah! Go away! That's enough, right? That wasn't enough. Like a waste. Ah, go away. No. Yeah, damn it. Yeah, I got some grenades. Around there's a something. Alright, don't mind if I do. Hyper. What? I think that used to be, like, there used to be Walmarts. I think they were a Hypermart. I called it an Ultramart one time. I don't think that was it. I think it was Hypermart. There was like one in Kansas City I think we went to, and it was like, I can't remember if it was I don't think it was pre-Super Center, but maybe it was. Maybe it was before Super Centers took off. But it was like a Super Center. I feel like it was like a Super Center plus a mall put together. Like when you'd walk in the doors, there was a front, I don't know what that'd be called, like a big, you know, big area, like a hallway with, there's almost like a strip mall inside, just outside of the Walmart part. Because then you'd go through, again, more doors and then you'd be in the store. But outside you're in a big hallway with different shops, like opposing the Walmart. I don't know if it's like restaurants and all, you know, whatever, other stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. Neato! But I feel like we got, I can't remember if that's what my brother, yeah, it makes me think it was either, yeah, it had to be I think it was pre-Super Center, because my brother got either, crap, I think he got a Light Boy, or at least like R-Type for Game Boy. We had a Light Boy, maybe, I can't remember if that's when he got it or not. Uh-oh. Where the fuck am I supposed to go now? I'm gonna say not that way. Damn it. Right, like I went over there, it brought me down. I hit a thing. This is where I started, so this isn't the way. This is not the way. Oh. This appears to be something over here I need to kill, so let's go. We're going this way. Wow! Ah! Good Lord! Nah, I missed one guy. At least one guy. Oh, check that, secrets. But yeah, I don't know what I'm thinking. For some reason I was thinking something, but apparently I'm not thinking. I'm just here. First stream. What? Sorry, I'm getting emails from Twitch. Being like, hey, you did your first stream. Now become a legendary streamer. Check out Creator Camp, explore your dashboard, update your stream info, set up moderation tools. That's a bunch of stuff I don't know anything about. Like, I don't know shit about Twitch. All right, maybe I should look at those someday, but not today. Lifts. Nope. Button. Lifts. How many missions are in this game? Incoming data transfer. Mission brief. Due to the amount of time this section has been without maintenance, many of the pressurized gas pipes supplying the lead works have fallen into decay and make entry very treacherous. Find the control panels that activate the gas supply to the flame jets and stem the flow of gas. Like, seriously? I don't know, like, I'm trying to think of, what other games were like this back then in 96? I'd be like, when was Duke Nukem? That'd have been around here, right? Duke Nukem 3D. I don't know if it was so... Like, I was throwing pipe bombs and blowing open walls and drinking stuff, peeing in a toilet, seeing yourself in a mirror, which I'm assuming, I was assuming that's like another, it's like a screen, I guess, like it's looking at, like a camera looking at you to display you like that. I don't know how it does it. Anyway, these missions kind of suck. Like, one blood effect I really remember and really liked, and I do was Turok 2, and it was this one specific one. There was like these big gorilla lizard dudes, dinosaur dudes you're fighting. And one was in a tower, and I remember shooting him in the head with the exploding arrow, which is one of my favorite weapons. It goes boop right in his head, and goes bam, blows his head off, and he falls over, and it kind of glitches to where he's kind of hanging off the edge of the tower, and the blood's kind of like spilling over. It looked like it was actually spilling over the edge as best it could, And I was like, that would look awesome. I wonder if a game like that would work anymore. Like, can you get away with kind of like the cartoony nature of that to a degree, or you know what I mean? Like, or is that just everything has to be hyper realism and blah blah blah? I think I'm probably asking a dumb question there. Of course, I'm sure you could, but I don't know. I say that, I don't know. Battery. Ah, there's some fellas. Okay. Shotgun shells. Still not much, but better than nothing. What are you? There we go. The old auto mapper. Oh good, this place is sort of largish. Alright, well, I already forgot what... Gas pipes, flame jets. Shut them off. Okay. Did it. Ah! Turn it back on. Like the shooting's not great, but sometimes you get some good shots like that. That you're like, all right, that's not bad. That felt all right. Just curious. Yep, see? That was worth it, right? To use one grenade to get a seismic charge. I don't know. Was it? I don't know if grenades are better than charges or vice versa. Well, uh-oh. I'd say that's pretty poor shooting and somehow it worked out. I don't know what that was. What happened there? Huh? No! Ah! I thought it was more. Not even just health I can't use. That's awesome. How wonderful. That's the thing. Like it doesn't, right? Because it looks like there's more, but do I have to do it from the other side or? Damn it! I didn't mean to do that. Nope. No. No crap. I don't know what's going on, but we're doing it. Come on, let's get away. All right, got me a battery. Get out of here, flame jets. Wasn't that a thing? Wasn't that a thing with on the rock where he has to time the going through the furnace thing or whatever. But okay, I mean, someone brought that up, and let's think about it. He had to time it, but he did it from the other way. So why would he do that if the door, unless the locks were on the other side before? Maybe that's what it was, like, because when he does it, he goes through and he unlocks the door because they're locked out. But when he escaped originally, back when the prison was running, then if the door was locked on the outside the same way, then he wouldn't have to. Oh gosh. Ugh. Yeah, I'm trying not to run back into the fire. You know what I mean? Oh, son of a bitch.
This should do the trick.
Got ammo? Yeah, buddy. Still not enough. I want more. More ammo. What the? That was good job. Didn't I walk? Look. Son of a bitch. I hate how doors in this game only open once and here we go. Okay. Okay. Bah. Bah. There we go. Dude was just carrying a torpedo. I caught his torpedo in midair. There, oh, more ammo. Boom. Very nice. I'm just gonna hit every button possible. Oh, boys. I'm pretty certain there was this, yeah. There's a button somewhere. Alrighty. There we go. Spread it on. Yes. Flamethrower, seismic charge, grenades. The works.
This should do the trick.
Fully loaded on grenades, very nice. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, more shotgun ammo. Don't mind if I do. Was there another? Please tell me I have to go all the way around because the door's only open one way in this goofy ass world. Fully loaded seismic charges, more flamethrower fuel. What am I about to fight? Oh my god, there's another? Okay. No more, right? Jeez. I mean, does me finding these secrets do anything, or? Oop, wrong way. I'm just saying. Ah! That was a waste. But it felt good. Size mature, tons of health. Man, like, was I supposed to have gone through some big fight or something and need all this health? I guess I don't need the 60-second run or 30-second run through the stuff and pick up things at level, whatever, words. That looks like it would go through, right? Am I crazy? Apparently I'm crazy. Shit! Oh my god. Is right. Motherfucker. Man. And that was even for the level before, the lifts. Damn, that's a lot of crap I gotta go do again. Like, a fair amount, I feel like. Dude. Am I out of?
This should do the trick.
Like, that looks like something, right? Is that a pistol clip? I don't need no pistol. Oh, golly! Oh, that was luck. And by luck, I mean pure skill. That's a no. Yeah, because I can't save it. Oh well, whatever. It happened. Yeah, it's got a Wayland thing, so in this level that means blow it up. I mean, doesn't show it on the map. Is that really what the map does? It just, yeah, I guess shows you the secrets. Cool, coolio. That was terrible. And die. Even though that looks like that should work. I feel like it didn't last time. It'd be awesome if they could get torched by the flames. Damn it. I feel like I knew this. Oh god, run! Alright, I gotta stop using all my goodies. Saying that, I'm going for one.
This should do the trick.
Yeah, buddy. That probably wasn't worth it, but... Okay, I remember this. Pretty sure that was it, right? Okay. Okay. I keep smelling something like cookies or something, and I don't have any cookies.
This should do the trick.
I get more night vision? That's not a... You dope. Yeah, I can start using that again. Full ammo, full flamethrower. I guess it was as far as I thought. I thought it was in that other mission where I was doing all the lifts and whatnot. Why I named it lifts. I guess speaking of graphic stuff, I generally, and I think it's because my TV still, like, I still have a crap. I say a crap. It's a fine TV, but it's not 4K. It's just a LCD, regular 1080p LCD from like 2009. It's funny too. Like when I got it through Bing. I ordered it through Bing because Bing had just come out, and I got like I basically got like $300 or $400 off of it's a Sony Bravia, and yeah, normally it was like $1,700, and I got it for 13 something through Bing, delivered to my house and all that, and it still works. So it's like, I would say within, I don't know, maybe 4 years, it's like 2 inches from the left of the screen, there's a band of pixels that are out, but once it warms up, they go away. Like, I used to be able to like tap it and it would go away, and I was like, I probably shouldn't be hitting it, but that's probably just dumb. But yeah, it's, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to say with HDR. It just, and I think that might be a known. Oh, come on now. Huh. Alright, flamethrower. The way I'm using it, I guess, you know, get back here. Where'd you go?
Burn, baby, burn. Burn, baby, burn.
Anyway, the HDR, I don't know, on that, I think that's a known thing that on non-HDR screens, it looks worse. Because it does. It's like ungodly bright. Everything is just so bright anymore that, and I think there's my own problem with my, you know, getting older in your eyes and whatever. Like, I still feel like I can see fairly clearly, but like, I don't have glasses or anything, but just sometimes stuff's like super bright. And specifically, like, I remember when I was playing Red Dead 2, it was just, it'd be like a morning or something, and just like, good God. Like, I mean, that's fairly realistic, so I'm not, you know, necessarily knocking it for the realism aspect. It's just like, this isn't fun. Like, I don't I don't want to be blind.
This should do the trick.
Okay, so is there anything else, or did I just... I just don't want to fall off it again. Something stupid. I mean, that looks like the exit. I'm fine with being done if that's all there is. I just don't want... Oh, come on. What the fuck is this? Is it because this dickhead's on there? I mean, do I even need to go over there? Is that a waste? Oh, that's probably dumb. I'm gonna fucking die. Oh, go. Yeah, what was it? Was that even? That was dumb. Oh well, too late now. Oh, that's so hard to like gauge it. I feel like. Come on. What is that? Air badge, seismic charge, adrenaline burst. Huh. I was like, a ray gun? Don't mind if I do. Oh man, I don't like that. Oh gosh. I'm just going for it. Oh, can't go for it. I'm trying to go for it. Alright, get me the hell out of here. I don't care. Oof. Oof. That's it? I missed that many aliens? Whatever. Let me hydrate real quick. I can't see how, I mean, there's no one in here besides me, but I can't see. Even if they're, shit, what was that? I've got Twitch stats and it says just me, but then the broadcasting is, it's like it's not updating. I'll try that again. Damn it, wrong button. Not stats, it was, yeah, Twitch stats. Yep, same thing. Nada. That's okay. It is sad. I don't know. I don't know, yeah. No, I already did that. What's activity feed? I'll show your new followers, subs, cheers, and raids activity here. Whatever. Alright, well. More stuff. Incoming data transfer. Mission brief. Once again, we have information that leads us to the conclusion that an illegal operation was being set up to export samples back to Earth for personal gain. This was totally against the prison religion. Destroy any crates that may contain samples and any organisms that stand in your way. Like, yeah, again, it's, yeah, just doing the same missions over and over. Oh my goodness. Sorry, it is my birthday today, so people have said happy birthday, and I have to, in joking fashion, so I have to make jokes back. Jokes all around. Joke, joke, joke. How many missions? And Alien Trilogy. Motherfucker. That's just 30 levels. Game includes over 30 acid-encrusted levels and describes is described as a 3D action experience based on the Alien film trilogy. Levels pit the player against various aliens and include boss fights against 3 queen aliens. Good God, really? Yeah, of course. I don't know. Now I'm looking on just Google and it's like, the ball of leaves in your tree is probably not a bird's nest. Yeah, I know. It's a squirrel's nest. Squirrels live in there. Have you never seen a squirrel? Just 1 cup of black beans curbs inflammation in your body. Here are 4 science-backed recipes to boost ellipses. All right, to hell with this. Back to this stupid alien. All right, destroy crates, right? Really? That's what I'm doing? More crates. Crates and anything that stands in my way. Crate shaped. Is that anything? Is that his head? No, okay. That's a grenade. I was like, what the hell was that? And that's sweet ammo.
Burn, baby, burn.
Get back here. Jerk. Damn it, that's what it was. It's weird because my personal YouTube feed is just full of garbage because I watch garbage stuff. And then so the one for this associated with this account has different stuff, but it I don't know why. It should be similar stuff. But anyways, I thought I said there was a trailer for damn it, what's the movie?
This should do the trick.
Yeah. Don't stand by exploding barrels. Dum-dums. Fuck, what was it? Like a sequel, a Spinal Tap 2, which I don't know, I'd have to see it, but I can't imagine, like, I bet there's some comical things in it, but like, again, like, is anything new ever gonna happen? Are we just we're just stuck in a loop. Oh, forget it. Get out of the way. Oh no, don't go there. Yeah. Oh boy. I don't know what kind of alien you are, but I ain't got time for that. For some reason, I thought it was the goofy human alien. Oh, good God, really? Yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked with all these crates and created chest bursters and whatnot. What is that? Weird symbol. Alright. Is this one of those, like, I can't open the door again, so I have to... No? See, this door open. What the hell? Some doors are exit only, and... Is this a door? What door? I'm doing it. Nope. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, that thing got a cool move to it. Looks creepy. And it could just be this, you know, running slow on my computer, my old computer that. Like, you know, why it's kind of a bit laggy sometimes. Because if it was running faster, you know, that I bet that animation would look good. Ah! See? I mean, I think it looks good as it is. It's just, it'd probably look better if it was more fluid. See? See? It's kind of going a little better there. Alright, where the hell am I? Yeah, I'll hit this button. Why not? What lift? That? Is that a lift? I don't know what's happening. Okay. Like... I feel like I'm supposed to go in the water. I'm gonna go in the water. Maybe a sweet bodysuit. There, wasn't that fun? But yeah, like, I've already brought that up before, modern... Oh shit, let's go in here. I say modern stuff, whatever. That I got in that tiff with people over the How to Train Your Dragon remake or whatever. It's like, it's just, right now, it just seems like I'm probably hyper-focusing on the few, you know. But there's a lot. There's a lot of remakes and like there's a lot. And people act like there aren't, but or they'll go, there's tons of new stuff. Yeah, there is new stuff, and like a lot of it's not good. Like, I don't know. Unless I'm crazy, like, man, come on now. I feel like there's another one. I'll open my business. Get off. Like there was bad stuff before too. Again, I'm not. I can almost hear someone going like, "Is this nostalgia? Blah blah. You like your stuff in the past? It's just nostalgia." Like, no. Lord of the Rings was awesome at the time. Dirt by Alice in Chains was awesome at the time. Halo CE, Diablo 2. Oh, good God. Aliens, whatever. They were all awesome at the time. It's not just like there's so many things now that like the Running Man, that new Running Man trailer. I'm sorry, but I think that looked absolutely awful. Just right off the bat, I'll just say, and maybe it was just a bad trailer, maybe, but it's also like one of my friends was like, "Oh, it's got Edgar Wright, so it's gonna, you know." I have confidence, or I can't remember exactly what he said. Maybe he's like, "I'll give it the benefit of the doubt because of that." And if that, like in that regard of like, if it's Shaun of the Dead, those movies were. I used to think they got progressively worse. Hot Fuzz is actually, and I mean, Shaun of the Dead was the first and kind of out of nowhere, and it had a lot more, I think, spaced DNA in it. Space is really good. I feel like they kind of get, I don't know. I want to say they got worse before, but maybe it's because I've just seen Shaun of the Dead so many times and the rest less. But and even if I like, even though I do like. At World's End. The World's End. Is it The World's End or At World's End? I feel like it's At World's End. No, just look. So, like a goof. But that one was definitely my least favorite of the three. Oh, never mind. It's probably The World. At World's End is Pirates of the Caribbean. The World's End. Yeah. I'm dumb. Anyway, but like, I feel like he hasn't directed a movie in like since like 2017 or something. I don't know, whatever. It might be fine. Oh man, okay, so we're getting, like, I keep getting chat, like, stream boo chat bots, I'm assuming. Unsold, backseat, 7 ad. Gibberish. Cool. Well, thanks, chatbot. I'm glad you showed up and said nonsense. Yeah, I've streamed twice. Well, I've streamed twice on here and twice on YouTube. I got nothing on YouTube. At least here, I got chatbots messing with me. But well, both times, that's what it's been. Shoot. Anyway, whatever. But the movie, like, as far as, because, okay, let's try to get this out correctly. How to Train Your Dragon remake makes no sense to me. I've said this before because I don't understand the point of it. If the CG dragon looks like the CG dragon from the CG cartoon movie, like you're just making some of it live, and it doesn't. But then everything else is still CG. It's just like more realistic CG. Instead of cartoon CG. So it's like, who cares? I don't, and then, I don't know, some people are like, so kids can whatever, just show them the old movie. I didn't see there wasn't a remake of, there eventually was, I'm sure it tanked, but like that Pete's Dragon movie, like I remember watching the old Goofy one, old Goofy Disney one, not the new, whatever, it's just like, whatever, who cares? Make something new, like, for all the people sit there, like, because someone else was like, "Oh, really, it's just really faithful adaptation." And it's like, well, this, what's really faithful? The real thing, like the first one that came out. It's exactly what it was. They couldn't get any closer because that's what it is, and it's already there, and you already did it. So, like, unless there's something they didn't do, like, I was excited. Well, no, I wasn't. I was excited with the proposition of a stand remake. I'll get back to Running Man because it's all kind of related with Stephen King and all that, but what am I doing here? But then they did the CBS one. As soon as they started announcing like casting and stuff like that, I go, nope, it's gonna fail. I can already tell, like, they're picking the wrong people. It's just, it sounds bad. Everything they're doing is just a nope.
This isn't the the exit.
Oh, come on. Was that did that just do a thing? Is that what I don't know what the hell's happening. I shut. It's weird, like, cause you see it. No, never mind. I'm just going the wrong way. Anyway, yeah, you know, that's it. And then we ended up watching it eventually, and it was awful. It was just like the characters were wrong. They changed, you know, just changing characters for no good reason, just cause, and it didn't make sense, and it changes the story. Anyways, it was terrible. It tanked. I'm pretty sure it did poorly. And yeah, like I saw that from a mile away. Now they're talking about doing a movie version of it, which I think initially they were talking about a movie version of it in the 80s. And that never came about, because I think George Romero was supposed to do it, and then the longer they messed around, then I think he backed out. I think I just saw something about that, like he backed out because I think they were afraid, he was afraid they were going to take control over it and make him do their way instead of what he wants, kind of thing. What the hell? That was crap. But now, yeah, again, so now they're talking about doing a movie version of it, which, again, they'd have to do multiple movies for it to work because the story's so huge. But the only reason to do that is because there's certain things that weren't in, like the either TV version. I think there's one scene I really liked in the book that I think was in the newer TV one, but it just, I was so blah about the whole thing that it didn't really matter. Where am I going here? There we go. Oh, maybe not. I was like, heck yeah, I found stuff. I didn't find shit. Door. Is that a door? Okay. Oh, yeah, here. Is that a... What the... Okay, you're gonna try to... There we go. That's horse. Are you kidding me? I was like, I'm actually... almost hitting him, and not. Anyway, so yeah, the stand, blah blah. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. There's things that could. There we go. There's my Batari. That weren't done originally. That could be done. That's a reason to remake something or add to it. Like you couldn't get, or you know, so. So then you get to the Running Man, and it's because like that, I was like, all right. When I first heard about that, I was like, well, that would actually make sense. That's crazy. They're gonna do something that might actually make sense, but then the trailer. In some ways, it does look more like the book. Like if you watch the trailer, like I think the ending is kind of in the trailer, which is something they left out of the Arnold one. There's a lot different in the Arnold one, but the Arnold one's cool. Like I don't necessarily, if I don't, I get, maybe that works. Like that's how it works, is you kind of have to not know the story and watch the one that takes the, you know, the version that takes liberties that aren't really part of the book, So if you like that, then you're like, oh, cool. It seemed like a song or whatever. You hear that first, and then when you hear the source, the real one, or just watch the thing, then you can like them both. But if you like the first one, you like the main source, and then someone changes it, most of the time, at least for me, most of the time, it's gonna be a no-go. But yeah, of course, in Edgar Wright's good, and I like those movies he made, but same time, I don't. There's nothing really that I can think of that's that comedic about The Running Man. Oh, holy crap! Oh, come on here. Yowzers. Glad we did that and really got nothing out of it. I guess I got a seismic charge. That's used one to get one. Yeah, I don't know, but like, is that right off the bat? It was right off the bat. Wasn't humor. Right off the bat was their clothing. Their clothing looks, if he's supposed to be so poor and whatnot, unless they've got just like AI awesome clothing that's some synthetic material that doesn't look dirty, doesn't get dirty or fray. Like, everyone looks too clean for such a dystopian world. That was right off, and then the jokes started happening, and I'm not saying there aren't like funny things in, even the Arnold one had some silly ass one-liners and stuff, and again, like, but if you're trying to go for the book, I don't feel like the book was jokey. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm misremembering, but I don't recall it being a yuck fest. And that's what all movies are now, and it's fucking boring. Like, they all have to be. I blame Marvel for everything, but definitely that crap. Everything has to be a joke, and they'll do it all the time. I wish I could think of an example right now. It's hard to think of them in general without having watched something recently or. Okay, well, apparently that didn't work. I can't even go around. Where they'll sit there, like, they'll set up a serious moment and then undercut it with a joke. Like that could have had some weight to it and meant something, and then people can't handle. Lift where? It's like, I don't know what lift. Oh, cool. I opened that door to. Where? I just wish I could think of an example right now. Just I'm blanking. Nah, this doesn't seem right. But I know it's happened. I know. Like, I'll spoil some of the Will Smith I Am Legend. If you haven't seen that, skip for a bit. Plug your ears. Fucking A. Get me out of this place. I guess it's gotta be one of those doors over there, right? So. Anyway, the original I Am Legend, I'm assuming, I've only watched the Vincent Price movie. But in that, there's multiple things. The Will Smith one sucks in comparison, I think. But Is this the way? There's a door over here. Are you kidding me? Nope. There's a bad guy over there. Don't worry, you're safe. Anyway, and the old one, he's alone. Just like the new one. There we go. Alright, cool. So they kind of show you where to go with that guy. That's kind of, I think that's sort of decent design. And so like during the day he goes out and he finds their nests and he's got a map of the city and he goes and kind of systematically goes through and kills them all the vampires. And then at night, then he like, while he's out there he stocks up with supplies, blah blah, and then he comes home and puts up new garlic and I can't remember his crosses and stuff or whatever, and they sit at home and they all know where he lives because they're like they're almost zombies. They're slow, but they're I guess they're sentient, so they can talk and they know who he is. And like, I can't remember his name, but whatever. Jimmy, whatever. That's not his name, but whatever. And I just keep saying that, so he has to like put on music and try to sleep through them just moaning and calling his name all like constantly all night long. So then he wakes up and goes through it again. Blah blah blah. So he's always alone. He's depressed. He's trying to, you know what I mean? I say depressed. I'm sure that's just super easy. His family, everyone's dead. He's in a dead world and he's just trying to hang on. And I don't know what the goal is, but I can't remember. It's been a long time since I've seen the movie. But, does all that. And, yeah. Eventually he's outside and all of a sudden he sees a dog. He's like, oh man, this dog comes up and he's petting it. He's like, finally, someone I can, and then he's like, I wonder, and he checks its blood and finds out it's carrying the virus. So the next scene is, okay, you haven't seen the movie, skip this. Plug your ears for 10 seconds. The next scene is a tree in a bag with a steak in it. Like he staked the dog, you know, so like almost instantly that's gone. So then he's back to alone again, you know, like he's always alone. Like it's more heart wrenching, you know, it's gut wrenching, heartfelt. Like, because then with Will Smith, he always has the dog, and the second he loses the dog, close your ears again if you haven't seen the newer one. 10 seconds. He kills the dog because the dog gets bit protecting him, and then next scene he's gonna kill himself by fighting a bunch of zombies or vampires, and then he meets people. They rescue him, and he's so like within from the dog dying to the next scene, he's already got people now. And you know, it's just like, good God, this is that. There's nothing lost. He lost a friend, but gained more. You're like, well, okay. Where's the loss? Where's the trade-off? Anyway. I don't know what I'm rattling on about. Anyway, Running Man. Ugh. That new one. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looks terrible to me. And basically just that, yeah, it's like the look of it, like their clothing was too nice. That's the thing with like, there's probably many things wrong with Aragon, that dragon movie. Like people seem to like the books or whatever. I don't know. I'm just gonna hit 2. But that movie sucked, and to me, in large part, because I think it was after Lord of the Rings, so of course Lord of the Rings obliterates it. But it was the people. Excuse me. the people, their clothing and their armor and stuff like that looked like it was brand new. Like it wasn't worn. Like that's one of the things that looked great about Lord of the Rings is that everything looked weathered and used, and like it had weight and history to it, and the other stuff just looks like brand new. That's one of the things that sucked. One of the main things that sucked about the Warcraft movie. Everything it's all perfect and clean and silly looking. I don't know. It's not believable. If you want it to be believable, then you have to put more into it like that. But anyway, and so that bothers me, that bothers me, and bugs me. And then the constant comedy. It seemed like, at least in the trailer, maybe it's not as prevalent and just straight, but I'm sure it is. If it's Edgar Wright, right? Then it's gonna be. What was his other one? Was it Baby Driver? Did he do that? Let me look this up. Talk nonsense. I don't know. But also, I thought How to Train Your Dragon was gonna be a flop, and most of the time I bullseye these, like, not always though. I guess the other ones are newer. Well, I say newer ones, but like the last Terminator, whatever that looked like, that looked awful. And then I was like, I bet its score is going to be a 6.5 or 6.3 on IMDb or somewhere in there, and it was almost exactly that. Nope, that's the wrong button. Yeah, he did the Sparks Brothers. I don't know what that is. Yeah, Baby Driver was 2017. So I guess he has done. He did a movie that was. I guess it's a movie. I don't know what the hell the Sparks Brothers is. A musical odyssey through 5 decades with Ron Mayle and Russell Mayle celebrating the legacy of the band Sparks. I don't know that. Did a Beck video. Pharrell Williams. Yeah, World's End. Scott Pilgrim. I didn't really care for Scott Pilgrim. I don't know what that is. Says he got a fake trailer from Grindhouse. That's weird. We were talking about Grindhouse yesterday because when we went to see it in the intermission. If you didn't see that in the theater, man, you missed out because it was cool. They probably have. I don't know. Do they have that all together? Like surely they do, some sort of DVD combo thing. But in between the movies, they had an intermission. And they showed a bunch of fake trailers, and I guess that Don't one was one of them. I don't remember that one. I remember Machete, and then that became a movie. Like Werewolf Bikers of the SS or something like that was one. And anyways, in the middle of it, we're sitting there, and we're sitting in the back up top in the theater, and down front, there's all of a sudden this dude just goes, "Quit kicking my chair, you fucking cunt." And we're like, "What? What's going on there?" And I guess some girl was. I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but she was probably, because I did that one time, and dude knocked that. I was like, "Oh, dude, I'm sorry, I didn't even notice it." Like I have like spring toe, so if I have my foot in a certain way, I'll bounce it constantly. Or if I think I had it up on my leg, and I was kind of like wiggling, and I think I was hitting the back of his chair. I didn't even notice. I was like, "Oh man, I'm sorry, dude," because it wasn't on purpose. I wasn't trying to do it anyway. So I don't know if it was that or what, but he said that, and blah blah. And then this giant dude got up, and he looked like Butterbean. And I was like, "Oh man, this guy's dead." And then he got him to sit down and shut up. And I don't know. That was the whole thing for a minute. And we're just like, oh goodness. Oh me, oh my. And then we saw Death Proof and after Planet Terror, it's just like, both of these are pretty good. I like them both. Anyway, let's continue this nonsense. Because geez Louise, I'm like, not even halfway. Incoming data transfer. Mission brief. The high level of heat and pressure has caused steam pipes to burst, making the area highly dangerous. Get in there, find the control panels for the steam, and make sure that they're turned off to allow a follow-up crew safe access. Are you shitting me? Like, wasn't it just like 2 missions ago? I did one where I had to turn off fire. I had to turn off the gas pipes, and I had to turn off the steam pipes too. Like, this is your game? I don't know, man. That's awesome. kiss my ass. Ah! Get back here, you little bastard. Can I shoot your dumb ass? There we go. One of these days I'm gonna get over there and I'm gonna get some stuff. Alright, we already got the map. Lift activated. Ah! Jeez! Jeez! Alright, someone's about to get... Oh my god, really? That's not good. That was way too close. Oh, come on. That whip noise always do. Oh man, I could. That was lame too. When I think about that, the Alien vs Predator. I saw like a extended version or like director's cut or something, and I feel like this is like considerably better. I've always been kind of down on it. Like I wanted to like it. Steam valve closed. All right, good for you. And then I just like it's a letdown. And then but I feel like the director's cut was better. But that was one thing. So I remember, I feel like that was, it's in the book. It's some like Asian chick, right? This is like a synth or whatever. Android dude. A smart gun, finally. No more of these dumb guns. Show me the smart gun. Yeah! But in the book, I feel like some Asian chick. Let's go, jerk. Boom! That wasn't enough to do you in. Oh no, watch out, there's steam. I mean, steam's dangerous, don't get me wrong. My grandpappy died. No, I'm just kidding. Not true. Ah! Ah. Anyways, what was I saying? Some really thoughtful and smart. It was what was it? Alright, I'm gonna stop using this gun and save it for the queen. What was that? What the hell was that? Alright, take that, Steam. I never thought of like that the company is Valve and the program is Steam. Steam Valve. I guess. I don't know. That makes sense. Shit. No. No, let's say there's a... Nah, what the hell am I doing? Unless that's a thing. What is that noise? I'm gonna... Yeah, buddy. Not today, sucker. Heck yeah, full clip, seismic charge. Ready to rock. Sorry, I lost myself there for a bit. I forgot. I was talking about something. I forgot what I was talking about, and then, like, I don't know. Ah! I got battery. Got some stuff. I like the idea of them kind of protecting the eggs too. I remember that in the, I think it was Aliens. I don't know why. I just do. Nope. I think there's something right behind me. Oh boy. You fucker. What's a... I think it's called Mutant. I was trying to think of someone on Reddit was like, name a good bad movie, and I wouldn't even call that a good bad movie. I think it's just a good movie. I always said like Creepazoids, Rat. Like I like Rat. I wouldn't call that bad, but it's not. I wouldn't call that a good movie either. But it's just.
That's all you got?
It's good, and the music is amazing. If you haven't heard "Thunder in Your Heart" by John Farnham or Break the Ice. Like, because that was my point. I was thinking about that for some reason. That movie was, I think it's on DVD now or something, but forever it wasn't because it was being held up by that dude. I think it was him. It could have been the guys for Send Me an Angel, for all I know. That's in there too. That's arguably a bigger song, but I think the other two are better songs personally. But that being said, that's not to say that like those aren't. Send Me an Angel's a good song. I like it. Oh golly, go away! But yeah, I think that was being held up. I think that's, oh shit, was that what I was thinking of? I don't even know. Now I'm getting lost in my own gibberish. Is that movie? Oh, kidding me? Think it's not gonna be one of these? Give me the damn goodies. I just hit it. Uh-oh. What was the other one? Anyway, Mutant's a good movie, so watch that at some point. Holy biscuits. You gotta be straight up trucking. Still don't know how to get up there. This is where I came in, right? Yeah, pretty sure. Came over here and I was like, oh, clicking buttons. Blunk, blunk. Don't mind if I do. And went over here. I was like, stuff. Doodly doo. I don't think I want to walk in there. No, I don't believe I do. How is that? What's this all about? Are you a thing? Okay, so because yeah, I still feel like that's a thing where people think I want things to be bad. It's like I want things to be good. Like I want good things so I can go, hey, here's a good thing. Let's enjoy that, not bad things. Oh. It's just, I don't know, modern. It's just modern stuff. Sometimes, yeah, and I'm afraid sometimes that like maybe I'm being too harsh. So even with stuff that I didn't like both of all the new, like, it sucks. I love King Kong and Godzilla movies, but the new ones, I don't like them. And then the new Mortal Kombat, everyone, like all my friends, like, oh man, that was really good. I'm like, are we watching the same fucking movie? Like, what are you talking about? This made up stupid character, because who was he? He's ended up being in Cobra Kai. Like, I'm not saying he wasn't like, I don't know, whatever. He's just some generic whatever. And he kills Goro in some like, you know, farm garage thing. Like, what is this? Like, like when they went to somewhere and it was just like they were just like out in the, you know, Arizona or something. Like it wasn't like they were in a different realm, or, you know. Nether Realm or whatever it's called. I don't know, and I'm not saying that's where they're supposed to be right then, but like I feel like it showed Shang Tsung at some point, and he looked like he was just out in, you know, fucking Scottsdale or something out in the desert, you know, like it wasn't a, you know, populated thing. Anyway, it's just like what am I watching? Like where's the? I don't know. I was just missing so much. It felt like I don't know. It just felt weird. Like Reptile looked cool. That was cool looking, but was that? I don't even remember. Like some of the fighting, I guess, was technically like sometimes they do that over the top, like super flippy, jumpy, spinny, come over the top kick thing or something, as opposed to just like what would a real martial artist do? Like that's kind of what was so super cool about the UFC at first, because it was supposed to be. Is that still more shit? Really? Yeah, there's more. You know, to see which martial art was better than the other, and it's mixed as clearly, but like sometimes mixed martial arts is boring to watch. Like now everything, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be real, or even those other martial arts are still real. They're just might not be as effective in all situations, you know what I mean? Like maybe there's some, I don't know, martial art that's more effective than MMA in that very specific situation, but not in the bulk of them or something, you know what I mean? Like I don't know. I just like they look cool. Yeah, like sometimes I want to see something that's just different looking as opposed to the same thing over and over. It's all going to be the same grab them, jump, hook around their arm, and flip, roll over so they flip with you thing, and you know, it's like I've seen that 1,000 times. Like, show me something else, please. Is this the thing? Yeah. Oh yeah. Boom. Hey, you like me now?
This should do the trick.
Got me a door and a bunch of things. Ah!
All you got?
That's all you got. They're eating you. You're just getting face hugged. You go away. Take that. Yeah. I'm for that. Yeah. Take that. But anyways, yeah, but then, yeah, there's supposed to be. The whole point of the story was that I rewatched both of those, I think at least 3 times, just to kind of. I felt the same about the season 3 of Stranger Things. Like, season 1, oh my god, like, that's one of my favorite things ever. Like, I'd seen stuff about it, and I was like, I don't know, you know, people on Reddit were drawing pictures of it, and this and that, you know, whatever, their art, and I'm like, I don't know. And then finally my roommate was like, you should probably like it. You should watch it. I think you'll like it. And as soon as, like, right off the bat, the intro was like, I like everything about this. Like, and then it just got better and better. It's like, oh my God. And like, that's all I could do. Damn it. I miss like one facehugger. Like all I could do to not want to just sit there and watch it all in the one night, you know? It's like, let's spread it out a little. I don't want to blow through it and be, you know. That's the thing. I don't know. But yeah, because that's the thing. I'm so starved for it anymore that if I get any of it, I have to like nibble and savor it and never let it go, you know. But because before, you know, like when I first saw Lord of the Rings, when I showed the trailer for that, I was like, I don't know, whatever. It looks pretty cool, I guess. I don't know. I didn't know anything about it really. And as soon as I saw that ball, as soon as I saw it, right off the bat, I was like, God damn, dude, this movie's awesome. Because right off the bat, it shows the fight with the Sauron at the beginning and the blade staff line of elves. I was just like, holy crap, I like this already. Looked great. It was cool. Anyway, all that. And it had that feeling. That's the thing. Is some of those, like, I wish I could get those feelings back. Like the first time I saw it. It had it's not, I don't even know that it's like dopamine necessarily. It wasn't necessarily excitement, but it's like I could smell when they're in the Shire, like feel the night air in the Shire, and I could feel more. I don't know what else to say that, and maybe, I don't know if that's what, I don't think that's what dopamine does to you, but I could be totally wrong. Excuse me. So I don't know, but what was I saying? Come on. What got me on? Oh, it was like Stranger Things was great. That I want to watch. Oh yeah, that I want to like new things. I want to, and then if I don't like something that other people seem to like, I'll rewatch it. It was, anyway. Season 1 Stranger Things, amazing. Season 2, I was a little down on it at first because it was just basically the same thing. Like, because at first I thought they were supposed to do like whole new stories. Like, it was like an anthology thing. Like, here's one set of Stranger Things, and here's a new set of Stranger Things, and I think people like those characters so much, they're like, well, this is like a cash cow. We can't let this go. So then they stuck with it, and that's when you start getting the regurgitation. Although, now that I've watched season 2 several times again since then, it's grown on me a little bit more. It's still a step down. It's not bad by any means, but it's really like the music started feeling a little more forced, a little more big budget, a little more now it is like, it seemed a little more just like here's nostalgia, like break out the Ghostbusters theme and they're wearing the clothes and the blah 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 blah, and very specific games and stuff like, and some of those existed then. That's fine and everything. But anyway, that's where I was kind of like, that threw me off at first. It just wasn't as cool. Oh, and the fact that, like, if you haven't seen Stranger Things, good Lord, what the hell's wrong with you? Stop listening. Get out of this room. That she just came back, like, undercut every bit of sacrifice there that she gave her life to save them, and just instantly walks back through the wall. You're like, what the fuck? It was just that meant nothing then. Like, that makes no sense. So just like, well, that meant nothing, literally. Here she is. So I didn't like that. Whatever. Anyways, but then season 3, that's where this comes in. It's like, I didn't like that right off the bat. Like, every bit of it. It was too goofy. There's just too much goof. It stopped being like kind of serious and sort of realistic. It was just nonstop goof. It doesn't mean there aren't good parts in there, but as a whole, no thanks. And that's what I watched like 3 or 4 times back to back to back. I'm like, nope. There's just some, of course that might be making it worse. Just if you don't like something and you keep going back to it, but yeah. Anyway, what got me onto this? Like, King wanting to like I was probably just talking about new stuff, and I'm like, this just looks bad. Like, maybe Running Man, maybe it won't be, but it does not look good. Ugh. But yeah, just that idea too of like people, like, there was a time when these things didn't exist, and you saw it for the first time, and you went, oh my gosh, this is great. Here's a great new thing. And then they just can't let go of it, like, and seemingly, and maybe I'm wrong about this, but it seems like a lot of these are the same people that'll go, I like everything. Everything's great. Everything. I call these people toxically positive. I don't believe them. I think they're full of shit. If you can like that, like, then you have no discerning bone in your body. If you could just like everything. Now, if you want to be like, it's just amazing that we have anything at all. That's a fair statement, I think, because it is. We could have nothing. You know what I mean? We could live in a place with no power. Or, I mean, I guess you'd have nothing. It'd just be people telling you stories, and some of that's probably really cool. And like you'd have nothing else, you know. So if you have nothing, that's the idea too. That if you were, I was thinking about that the other day of like if you just say you went to a grandparents that lived out in the country somewhere that didn't have not electricity, but like didn't have a TV or something. Like I grew up in a time like that, you know, like we had TV was I would say ubiquitous for the most part, but I don't think my grandpa had one. Maybe a radio. So when we go to his house, like rarely, but occasionally, it was just like you're out in the middle of nowhere. Like there's like 50 people that live around you at best. Like within earshot, less than that, but like one dude across the street, maybe a few behind. That's the thing. I never went behind really, so I don't know what was back there. I know there was a house or two back there at least, but anyway, just like nothing, you know. So point is, say even further back before TV was there, you know, you're just working on a farm all the time. That's all you did is work and farm and just to live. And then something like the circus comes to town or it comes near your town or something. You travel there for who knows how long it takes to get there, see animals you didn't know existed, and like, what is this? And like, you know, performers and whatever, jugglers and acrobats and magicians, and like, holy shit, like your head would explode, you know, where we take all of that for granted now. Like I've just been watching a bunch of stuff, rewatching a bunch of stuff because I bumbled into him a few years ago. But Ricky Jay, the magician Ricky Jay, you've seen him if you've seen Deadwood or Boogie Nights or whatever. He's played characters in a lot of movies, and dude's just a cool magician, and like he's really into, I think he was into super old magic books and just probably just old books in general. Like really smart dude, but he had that he put on that air of like, oh, it's, you know, it's the devil's playground kind of, you know what I mean? Like he's dark magic or something, you know, like that there's a darkness to it, you know, and like that air of mystery and darkness, like that's what makes it seem cool. And there's one the video I watched on YouTube, it's like him and his 52 assistants, because he's really good with card manipulation, card tricks and stuff like that. And but I don't know if that's the magic shop they're at, but I feel like they're in like a back room, you know, there's a stage and there's people there, but it's not a ton of people, and it's a small, like intimate thing. Like I bet going there would be super cool, and just like you feel like you're in the bowels of some, you know, some nether realm, you know, you're seeing something you're not supposed to. You have to see it in a dark, closed curtain, you know, down some alleyway sort of thing. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't know. This is because those people, like, because like that dude, he knows so much, knew so much, because I'm pretty sure he died. I'm not pretty sure. I know he's dead, but can't remember when. But he scared me. Like he could manipulate you so well. Like you think you're in control, and that's, you know, that's, I'm sure the government, and 2018. Okay, he died in 2018. Gee, perhaps most gives a sleight of hand. Yeah. Sorry, I'm looking at yeah, there's just like, just cool. I don't know. I think he's the one. He can like throw cards really hard too. Get him like stick in a watermelon and shit like that. And just watch it. It's like his Rick J and his 52 assistants or something like that on YouTube. Watch that. It's super cool. But what was I saying? Anyway, he can manipulate so well. Oh, I'm talking about magicians and stuff like that. And I guess what I'm saying of like, yeah, I take some of the, I do take some of this for granted. Of like, I expected, like growing up, even in the 80s, like born in the 80s, but growing up in the 90s, and I just thought, you know, some of that was like some of the best music ever, and I was like, oh, this is just gonna, you know, there was still lulls. Like I was like, this is gonna keep going, but even then, like later on, there'd be like the late 2000s or late 90s, early 2000s. Some of that was kind of like, like there's some good stuff, but there's a lot of, this is a little. We're losing the plot here, fellas. And then I got into some stuff in the mid 2000s that was pretty good. And then late 2000s, early 2010s, that's when there was like I feel like indie music kind of hit a good stride there. a lot of like college indie rock and stuff that was just good stuff, really good stuff. But then after that, I haven't seen a good musical resurgence in anything, because I think, streaming, like, it's just there's no money in music anymore unless you make super hits, like I think it's so hard for a band to get going. Maybe I'm full of shit, but like, yeah, because they're not getting album sales, and Spotify pushes the idea of singles, not albums. And like, I want an album, man. I want something they've worked and crafted, like it flows together and goes places, and it's like multiple awesome songs instead of just one, like when I'm at work and people are playing music, it's the same shit, same song. And I've done that before too. I'm knocking them, but I did that when I was younger too, to a degree. But not every day. I say not every day. That's not true. I did it with Panic at the Disco's first album, and I think it was Good Apollo, the third Coheed album. And it was basically just because I was playing City of Heroes, City of Villains, and I just put that and it'd play on loop. And like, I can't remember if I had other songs in there I was playing, but it was mainly those two albums. And I was just like, it just, at that time I was really into them, and I would do that for, a month or so, or a few weeks, something, and like kind of paint that picture, paint that time frame with that music. So when you hear that music, it's locked in, and it's part of this time. And if you're having a good time playing the game, a good time in your life, and good music, then it'll re-trigger that every time. I was like, oh, this is cool. And I know my roommate, like, he was getting tired. He's like, all right, can you play something else? I'm tired of hearing these songs. I'm like, all right, yeah, sorry. And then I'd find something else. But it's also like, I was trying to get into Coheed. Like, I'd heard the Suffering. And at first I was like, I don't know about this. I'd heard something else before off In Keeping Secrets album before. I was like, I don't know. I heard that like a few years before. I was like, And then I heard this. I heard the Suffering. And at first I was like, but I kept hearing it. Finally, like, I think that's how most of the time it works on you, where you get inundated with it, and you kind of get used to it, and then you kind of like, oh, okay, I'm comfortable with it, sort of thing. But anyway, but there's other songs on there, just like, I don't know, like, but right off the bat, like Welcome Home, I was like, oh, this song kicks ass. And then the more and more I listened to it, then something would pop out, like, because I'm not really focused on, I'm playing the game. And then some of my favorite songs have been like that. Like, I'll hear it a few times, like, hey, what's that again? What was that one? Like that. Sometimes I have to hear a song a couple of times for it to really kind of click in there. If I like it, like, right off the bat, it's like, it's immediately something. I don't know if it's always going to be like, it's going to last. Sometimes those are the ones you burn out on faster, and then the ones it takes a while, those ones mean more, and they stick with you because you kind of had to work at it. I don't know why I'm going through puberty right now, apparently. Hold on, let me sip some water. Anyway, but yeah, they'll keep playing that. Why am I picking on them for playing the same songs? I don't know. Whatever. I think I'm gonna call it. Better save. I've been going for 2 hours. It's about time for it. Get ready for bed. Have more steam. Nope. So let's see what the mission is. We managed to hold the fans for a short period of time. You must get in there and rearm for the stockpile hidden by the inmates. We estimate that you have 60 seconds. I feel like I don't get to save after these sometimes, so I don't really want to do that. I guess I could, whatever. We'll see what happens. 60 seconds. Come on, fucker. Okay, I don't need that. What the hell? Oh crap. Where's the exit? Ah! I think I went the wrong way. Oh, so like, do I not get any of that, or you'll be dropped into the area dog strain of the xenomorph. The strain is highly dangerous and has so far managed to stop any attempt to scare in there. Get in there, access all areas by opening doors via the control path, the main blah blah blah. Alright, now this thanks for watching. And as always,